What's up, everyone? Hendo Jr. here, and we're back with another replay analysis for the series. And today we're going to be going through a Gold 3 ranked 3v3 play, and we're going to be following someone by the name of Rocket Boost Ray. And so Rocket Boost Ray was on the Rocket League coaching Discord and asked if anyone could look over their replay and basically say, what are the best way, like what are the main things I can work on to improve in Rocket League and to rank up? Because no one wants to be stuck in gold, right? So I think that anyone with the right training and the right dedication and work ethic can make Grand Champ, no doubt in my mind. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it and see what's up. Alright, we're here with Rocket Boost Ray, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. I'd like to say I think his camera settings are pretty good. Nothing big issue there. Alright, good job looking around. It's important just to know who's where in the kickoff. I necessarily wouldn't be even going for that jump at all. I know you flipped out of it pretty quickly, whether that was on purpose or not. Right here, you're following really, really close to Ganon. So, if you watch your teammate go up in this situation, like, there's no reason to be flipping forward up here. Because you have one teammate that's way downfield and one teammate that's going to the ball. If you move up, your goal is wide open. So, like, thinking wise, this is not a very intelligent move to be going up. Your teammate misses the ball, and like now you're in a place you can play for it. So once you've made that mistake, you got to keep making your decisions, right? So your decision making just kind of brought you to going back finally. I think it was smart to go back because you shouldn't be double committing for the ball there. Here, you should be going for this ball. Good job. I don't really know why you flipped. You did a good job just making contact. I don't know why you jumped off the wall. But yeah, I see there's this boost down there. I think someone grabbed it at the end. But you could have jumped off the wall there and just grabbed boost and rotated out. You hit the ball too far away from your car right here. So now you have no control. You're not going to catch up to the ball. So just leave it. Let them have the ball now. Let your teammate under you take the ball. But you stole the boost. You moved back to second man. You didn't do a full rotation. I think that's because you had 100 boost. I get that. So yeah, you turned around. You're ready. Take a shot. That was good decision making, I would say. Good job taking the shot. Keep getting back. Keep picking up boost pads. I like it. Maybe work on like fluently doing this kind of aerial. I know that at this type of rank, you're just working on doing the quick double aerial there. But I think that you just felt very uncomfortable with this. And plus, you were just kind of going up for a 50 and didn't know where the ball was going to go. So, not bad. I think that was... If you're very confident in your ability, that's a good job sticking around just to make sure that you can shadow that play. But if you look right here, like, your positioning... One teammate's on their back wall, one's charging the ball. And I think that if you were... Now that you have no idea where that person is to your left, I would have been a little more careful on this challenge. Because if you lose it, which honestly, like you were in such a good position here that you're probably not losing this. But if you did lose it, your teammate might not be back for that ball and you might get scored on. But I think that you took a good angle at it. Good job picking up a boost pad. Maybe work on picking up more, but you picked them up good on the way back. Yeah, I think those double jump aerials, I don't think you're very comfortable with yet. And maybe just practice some training packs on going up for double jump aerials to improve the comfortability. You straight up cut your teammate off. Um, once you saw him turn, maybe don't go up. Because you can control one thing on this field, and it's you. So once, like, yeah, you had the right of way to go, but once your teammate turned, maybe you kind of don't turn. Don't flip. Don't take over. Because your teammate's just gonna follow you here and force something dumb. But all right, yeah. See, right here, my biggest concern would be to get to the back post, because you see, Ganon's not gonna do anything with this ball. He's just kind of flipping to get it back. One's main should be the one to take control and ride it up the wall here. But he's being really slow because I think he thinks that Ganon has control, but he doesn't. So your role in this situation should be to get to the goal as fast as possible. One's main took your spot to get to goal, and you ended up paying the price for it. But yeah, one's main should have taken that ball back there. You should have just rushed to the back post. You're following really close to Ganon here, and you're playing second man. So I don't really think it's necessary. Because right here, you picked up this boost, and I would maybe turn to midfield. Because if you look, let's get to free cam here. So you're sitting here, and your teammate's back there. So you really should probably try going closer to like midfield here. Because there's so much room right here that you could just be going over towards. Anyways. Try keeping this ball really close to you, because like you did a good job keeping it there, and right here you could have flipped into the ball and at least won the challenge and pushed it to their back wall. They have an AFK, so you don't have to worry. Aggressive play, but I don't think that was a bad one. You clearly had the hit. Hovering right there wasn't terrible, but maybe try to like predict where the next hit's gonna go. So like watching Ganon here, like try to understand what he's trying to do. So his play is to either shoot it, or with how he jumped on the left side of the ball, he's hitting it right, or a really bad hit left, I guess. So trying to predict where he'll hit it or to back him up will be a really good way to help him. He had a really, really bad touch, so there's not much you can do about that. Good job backing your teammate up. He bumped you. Right, good job by your teammate. But someone has to go up for that ball. You don't have enough boost to go for this ball with a lot of confidence, right? So don't jump. Unless you hear them jump, you don't have to jump. You can drive more, because none of them are in the air yet, and you only have 4 boosts, so you're not going to beat them in the air. So just wait a little bit longer and try to see if they'll jump. And if they don't jump, then you could just hit it. That's a really rough angle for you to try to save, or to see it going in at least. But you had an easy hit. You just thought it was out, I guess. You thought it was hitting backboard. But even if it hit backboard, he was going to shoot that and you weren't going to save it. So position-wise, you just kind of got to go for that save. You failed the wave dash, but that's something that you could just keep working on. All aggressive plays with 2 minutes left, I don't think that, like, you guys are, yeah, I mean, you're panicking there because your teammates are scrambling. But right here, just get back. Go pick up boost. Like, you wasted 20, 30 boost to get back. Like, you had 56 boost. You wasted some going up and some going back without picking up any. So trying to word this like well. So try picking up more boost pads like in that little rotation, but at the same time, you need to try to think about how much time it takes to go up, to go back, to pick up boost, and like right there, your decision making can be very, very different. Because like you picked up this 50 and got bumped, right? So you're on the wall, your teammate has the ball. There's no reason to go up. I know your other teammate's sitting in that corner with you, but go just drive, literally drive across the field here picking up boost pads. Just go across, like, pick up boost pads. You can move upfield like this, but go to the right, pick up boost pads. You actually could just go for the ball. You chose the only option that had nothing to help you with, because the boost got taken one, but even if it didn't, you were moving upfield for no reason. Your teammate did a good job of trying to like solo play and keeping it close. It didn't go in at the end, but you still grabbed like no boost. You know how much you could have done with that ball if you had 30 more, 20 more boosts? This challenge, the things that I would like you to pick up from this video is think about the consequences of what you're doing with these type of things, because best case scenario, you get a 50-50 on 2 people, right? Best case scenario happened. Worst case scenario, they win the 50-50 and you get scored on because both of your teammates are in their like in their goalie box. So best case scenario happened, but I would like you to think more on the lines of like, what is the worst thing that could happen here? How possible is that? Stay to the right more. Yep. Yeah, you did a good job of hovering the midfield. A little far left, considering your other teammate was behind him to back him up. But not terrible. You don't really have to rush for that ball because you just wasted like 30 or so boost. Right there as well. You're just wasting boost, and you're not committing for them either. Like, you're like kind of going for these balls, but you're just using like half your boost just to move at it and not actually hitting it. Right here, just get back. You don't have to go up for it, because so if you know this read right here, you know that he might have one, he missed the touch, right? You can actually just catch that ball, or your teammate could be behind you and he could blast it. But worst case scenario, you could have just caught the ball and moved it away. You didn't have to jump up and make a tough aerial, because that's how you redirect it into your own net. And I know everyone's done that once. So try to avoid situations where you're just in awkward jumping situations. I know you just get caught in that corner area where if you jump, you'll just jump into the wall. But alright, so you're in overtime. I know the outcome of this game is a loss, so let's try to figure out what you could have done to prevent losing in overtime. for starters, this kickoff. You flew away. But, oh well. Okay, he went for the demo. You could have dodged it, but not the end of the world. Okay, so this is a thing that I think that is a huge mistake. Don't use all 33 of that boost when you spawn. Unless you're using it to go to that 100, but it's not there. So you have 33 boosts when you spawn. Your next move should be, how can I get it up to like 60, 50 to 60, 70 boost. You use 33 boosts to pick up 12 to use 9 of it. You had 3 boosts when you actually got to the ball, and then it was too high to go for. So do you see the issue with how you manage that situation? Both your teammates are on the ball. Leave it. Stop it. Just leave the ball. There's no reason to force the double commits. And you're going to think, wow, they should have just left the ball. I had the better hit. But when it comes to solo queue mindsets, it's not who has the better hit. It's who has the hit first. Because it doesn't matter if you have a better hit. If they hit it first. If they hit it first, then that's what's going to be. That's the hit that you play off of. Can't play off the best hit, you play off the first hit. So right here, you have no immediate danger to a shot. That touch, you hesitated and you started turning to them, and I will say this is the big mistake. You're pushing up with your teammate kind of unknowingly that it's gonna bounce mid. So I don't think it's anything decision-wise that you're messing up here. But positionally, you don't need to be this close to your teammate because you're not grabbing boost or anything like that, so there's no reason to. Like if you were picking up boost pads because you were low on boost, it'd be one reason to be there. But you have zero reason to be there other than you are just kind of roaming aimlessly around the field. So you're not prepared for this type of event. But even with that being said, if you see this touch right here, you were turning right. If you look at your wheels, you started going right, and if you were turning left into your net, you would have saved this. Because it's a weak shot, and you still almost saved it. So I think that you could have been a little quicker on the decision of, I need to turn into my net to save this. But anyways, I wanted to say that the big things you should take out of this video is, one, you burned through a lot of boost and not really using it efficiently. And in order to get rid of that habit, you're using flips to get around the map, but I feel like you're only using those flips to get around the map when you're trying to like close the gap, not when you're trying to pick up speed. And you need to learn how to use wave dashes off your wall to pick up speed, how to use flips to pick up speed. But be careful with that kind of thing as well, because if you use it and you're closing that gap, once you start the flip, you can't control where you're going until you land. And if you land too close to the play, or if you land too close to the ball, too far away, then you can't really change that outcome. But as far as like how you're burning through your boost, feather the boost more. Once you hit supersonic, you're not going to go any faster, so there's no point in burning all of that tank in one little swoop. A lot of your boost needs to be used for aerial hits, quick turning, things like that. Your boost doesn't need to just be going from point A to point B as fast as possible. It needs to be, how can I turn as fast as possible? How can I get up in the air fast? Things like that. And that's kind of stuff that you could work on in training packs and workshop maps and things like that. There's different ones that can help you with your boost control. You were picking up the pads pretty well towards the beginning, and then towards the end of the game you just kind of stopped. I don't know if that was because you didn't really think about it or it wasn't a necessity anymore. But overall, your boost management needs some work. Your positioning needs work. I think sometimes you just kind of took it from your teammates and decided like, oh, they're not going to have a good touch. I should make the touch then. And although like sometimes that works out, more often or not, it'll bite you in the butt. When you're playing in solo queue, being safe might piss some people off because you're not being hyper aggressive and scoring a lot. But if you can save the ball and you're positioned well, playing safe will rank you up a lot better. And it'll teach you how to properly rotate around teammates without double committing. I'm not saying sit in net all game, because like sometimes like yeah, you have to move out and be part of that rotation, but during the rotation you can't just decide, okay, well, I got the boost, I'm just going to go up now, because sometimes you have to way back and you have to go all the way behind your teammate and let them go for the ball. Because if you let them go for the ball, maybe they'll let you go for the ball, and that's how that rotation kind of kicks in. But so yeah, work on the positional skills. Don't double commit, things like that. Work on your boost management, and I think that was the two big issues. And any other smaller issues, I think, is mechanical skills, like the double jump aerial. I don't really think I saw too many half flipping or wave dashing. And if you don't know how to half flip or you don't know how to wave dash, and you're still working on your double jump aerials, those are things you can work on in free play. You can look up more tutorials to learn the mechanic better. I know that you didn't do any type of dribbling, so you didn't control it with your car very well. I'd recommend doing some of that kind of stuff, because when you learn how to keep the ball close to you, especially being with such low boost, you'll get to really appreciate the car control and the control to keep the ball close. Because when you have low boost, you don't want to, you have two options. You can boom the ball or you can keep it close, and more often than not you'll want to keep it close, so that way you can kind of control the outcome. So I would say that if you would work on your mechanics of just ball control, any of the like not mandatory, the essential half flipping, wave dash type stuff, like wave dashing off the wall to pick up speed, half flipping when you're turned backwards, they're just really good recovery skills. And I think that at least being able to catch the ball and keep it close to your car is really good for when you have low boost, like how you were a lot in that game. But anyways, let's get to the outro. Thank you guys for watching. That is all for us today. Feel free to like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you like that kind of content, go ahead and leave a comment of anything specific that you'd like to see. I'd really look forward to doing some one-on-one coaching with people as well for the channel. I think that'd be really interesting and fun. But if you're not already on the Rocket League coaching Discord, I'm going to try to leave a link in the description below. I will also be linking my Twitch, because I'm streaming pretty frequently. So feel free to stop in there and support that platform. That'd be amazing. I love the community. So thank you guys so much. Peace.